everyone, thanks for joining us for today's episode of the Doobert webinar series. So today we're going to be looking at all the resources that are available to our organizations. So this is really great because all of these are available on the Forever Free plan. So these are also a really good resource, I guess, for anyone starting out in Doobert, because this is going to give you a little bit of knowledge about where to go when you're looking for how to do a process, or you forgot how to do something, really anything like that. If you're a individual learner like me, this is a really good place for you to kind of know that you can go to check things out and get some extra insight. So checking out our agenda, first, we're going to just have an overview of all of the resources and kind of what they involve. And then we're going to look at the organization dashboard, because that is where a lot of the resources live. And then we're going to be checking out our Doobert store. So if you're new to our webinars, typically how they work is we do a kind of a lesson through the slides, and then we're going to go into the system, start demoing things. This one might be a little bit different because this is more informational rather than like process related. So we're going to just check out the slide, and then we'll get into kind of looking at the resources on the organization dashboard, and then we'll also check out the Doobert store. And then we'll also look at some of the other resources that are available on Doobert.com as well. So a little bit about me. I'm Lena, your presenter. I have been with Doobert since last fall, so I love sharing my knowledge with you guys, and I hope that I'm able to teach you something you didn't know. So checking out our overview, resources are available on the Forever Free plan, like I said. So no matter what plan you're on, you can use these resources. And we have FAQs, learn more videos, and tutorials. So really great to check these out. They all are on one page, so you won't have to jump through hoops to find them. And then with our Doobert store, it's a great, easy way for you to earn donations. So what you can do is encourage your community to shop on Doobert, and they can choose to support your organization. So we'll get into kind of how that works in just a second. Checking out our organization dashboard, we have our Getting Started guide. This is great because these are direct links to some of the processes in Doobert. So if you're looking for, just as an example, like how to create a case, it's going to take you to a case creation page. So that's a really, really great resource when you're just getting started, kind of looking for some direct links. And then, I even still use these because then I don't have to go find things. So we also have our Learn More videos. These are quick little bite-sized, I like to call them 1 to 2 minute videos on processes. So they'll talk about, for example, how to set up your workflows, how to create your templates, how to use the forms if you get a form from us. So really bite-sized concepts in these short little videos are really, really great for just getting started learning the ropes. So we also have our FAQs. These are pretty self-explanatory, I guess. These are your frequently asked questions for just some enhanced insight on Doobert, because typically these will bring up questions for me before I even think of them. So I really like that. So definitely check those out. Even if you've been in the system before, they are really good to just kind of learn some new tips and tricks, I guess. And then we also have our tutorials. These are little how-to articles, I like to call them, on some of the processes within Doobert, kind of what some of the functionality is. So these are just quick little paragraphs about any of the processes or modules. So moving on to the Doobert store. So this is really great because your organization can encourage their community to shop on Doobert, and what you'll do is let them know that they can put in your organization as who they'd like to support, and then 5% of their order total will be donated to the organization. So when you hook up your PayPal address, you can do that in your organization's account settings. And then once you have that PayPal linked, then we will automatically send you that 5% of the order. So that's really, really great if you have a large community and you really want to get them involved, encourage them to shop with Doobert, and you can make a lot of money. So, like I said, the payment is through PayPal, so you will have to add that PayPal address, and then if for some reason you get a donation and you don't have a PayPal linked, we'll just let you know that you received a donation. Please hook up your PayPal and we'll be able to send that right over. So don't worry if you don't set up your PayPal, we will make sure you get your donation. So now we are going to jump into the system and start checking out some of the resources on the organization dashboard. All right, so now I am logged into my organization. So this is your organization dashboard. So this is kind of like your landing page. So at the top, we have just this scrolling bar, and we have a really exciting referral program going on right now. So if you love Doobert, tell your friends because you could have the opportunity to earn some cash. So looking at these, we typically update these every so often when we have anything new to offer. So for example, we have one about the Doobert store as well, which we'll get into. But other than that, right here is where you can sign up to our newsletter, and it takes you right to the sign up page right here. That is another really great resource because we have an organization newsletter where we share any new functionality, any workshops that are coming up, or really anything that is specifically for our organizations. We share that in the newsletter, so be sure to subscribe to that because it will keep you up to date on all things Doobert. And then right here we have just our getting started guides. Like I said, these are just your direct links. Okay, so as you can see, we have a chat bot right here, which is really exciting. So I'll share a little bit about that because we are looking for some beta testers right now. So if you have a WordPress website, you can install the chatbot, which will have a little chatbot in the corner of your website. So it is powered by AI, and you can customize the colors, how it looks. And anyways, it's just a really good way to get your community the resources without someone sitting behind a desk and answering any emails. So you can customize the questions and kind of where it will take them within your site as well. So definitely check that out if you have a WordPress site. It's really exciting. And it is available to all Doobert users. So checking out some of these direct links right here. For foster space, we have search Doobert fosters, invite our fosters, post an animal needing a foster, send a mass announcement, and then so on and so forth. So we have a case management, a transport, rescue tube, animals tab, partners, and fundraising as well as settings. So super great resource if you are just looking for any direct links. So for example, I am just going to click on one of our companion case management ones. So we have our create a new case. So I'm just going to click on that, and it took me to the case creation page. So super, super great. It's also really quick. So moving back into our dashboard really quick. We also have our tutorials. So like I said, these are your short little paragraph articles, whatever you want to call it, about any of the modules. So for example, for foster space, how to use the foster space ticketing system, kind of talks a little bit about what it is and kind of what it's intended to be used for. And you can also click on these little learn mores to take you to the web page right here. So this is a really great resource just to get some additional insight if you are more of a I'll read and learn type of a learner. So definitely check these out. We have quite a few of them in there, and I personally think they're a really great resource. So keep that in mind. And going back, we just have quite a few in here. But other than that, we have our FAQs here. So we have what is foster space, and to learn more, you can check out this page. How do we start sending text to our fosters? You'll have to set up your organization's phone number. If you didn't know that, set up your phone number because that's a really exciting feature, and you can start texting from this quick messaging tab right here. So if you want to communicate with any of your coalition members or your community, really anybody, it is a great way to keep all of your contacts within Doobert. But besides that, back into our FAQs. We have just a couple more for all of the modules. It's pretty straightforward. They're all laid out pretty similar. So we have just some general ones right here. How do we get our organization re-verified? Because you do have a verification process. How to update and change your acronym. PayPal details if you're interested in the Doobert store. Really anything that you might need. So moving back up, we have our videos tab. So this is my favorite. I love the videos. They're really great. So I'm going to pull one up just to kind of show you guys how great these are. So for example, we're going to check out workflows. So as you can see, it's really, really at your own pace. So you can pause, kind of try it on your own, go back to the video, and we are sure to kind of go slow and walk through all the processes with these. So these are great for anyone who is learning some of the processes. So I won't play the whole thing because I don't want to waste your guys' time, but I just wanted to show you that they're there and give you a little bit of background information on kind of how they work. So other than that, that is all we have for our organization dashboard. So now we're going to start looking at the Doobert store. Okay, so now I am on just Doobert.com. So right here we have a couple different ways to access the store. So we can either click on shop right here, or we can click on shop to support. And then we also have just like a little learn more right here that will show you kind of how the giving back process works. So we support so many organizations. Any organization on Doobert can accept donations. So what you'll do is choose your rescue shop, and 5% of that order will go to them once you have checked out. So really great. And then we also have an FAQ section for the Doobert store as well. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to check that out. But other than that, going into the Doobert store, I'm just going to click on shop right here. And as you can see, we have our your current order will donate. So as you start adding products to your cart, this will auto total. So that's really great. And then right here is where you'll put in what organization you're looking to support. So if they click on this, they can just search by organization name, city, if they're looking for something local, or any radius around them, and then you can see all of the options. So then you just select one that you're looking for, and then it will show you that your purchase is saving lives, which is really great. And then the organization that you're supporting will show up right here. So just be sure to do that before you check out. And if you're letting your community know to shop, be sure to let them know. But other than that, if we check out some of the products that we offer, it's pet essentials from your dog beds to food and toys, cat treats, toys, any accessories. And then we also have some things for fish, birds, small pets, and reptiles. So a lot of different options. It is super comparable to any of your major pet supply stores. So definitely check this out because you are supporting a good cause. But for example, just looking at all of the options that we have anything from flea and tick to bowls, feeders, beds, crates, treats, and then we also have some pet expert services that are really exciting because these are, we'll check these out actually. So you can get access to any coaching, consulting, and kind of get a plan together if it's something that you are in need of. So other than that, that is kind of just a crash course of what the store includes. So now we're going to go back to just Doobert.com and look at kind of some of the other resources that we have on our website. Okay, so I'm back at Doobert.com, the same landing page that we were on before. So other than that, we're kind of just going to show you where some of the resources are here. So right here is where you can sign up as your individual or your organization, which I'm sure you already know. But other than that, a little bit about the volunteers, how you can shop to support, and really just our impact numbers. So other than that, if we click on this resources tab right here, we have our blogs. Those are really exciting. If we check out some of those, you can just click on whichever one looks interesting to you and start reading. So it's pretty self-explanatory, but these are really just good, really good informative articles about kind of what's going on in the animal world. So back up to resources, we have our support page right here. This is where you can access my team's calendars, my calendar, and check out our emails if you have any specific questions. So we have little bios about ourselves if you want to learn more about us. So this is my teammate Kimberly and Margarita right here. just a little bit about them if you want to check that out. And then just letting you know, if you have any questions, you can email us at help@Doobert.com. But if you're interested in a personalized one-on-one demo, you can schedule that with Kimberly or myself. She's really great as well. So feel free to check out either of our calendars if that's something you might be interested in, because we can really show you how the system can be customized to fit your needs. So this is another really great resource if you are setting up any transports and you want to make sure that there are any volunteers along that route. So for example, you're doing a transport from, say, Chicago down to Florida, then you can zoom in and see if there will be any volunteers who might be able to pick up that rescue relay run. So we have some color coding right here. So we have just our counts and our colors here. So you can check all of these out. But other than that, that is really about it for the volunteer map. It is also filterable here too. So keep that in mind, and then it will also give you a count of how many volunteers that there are. So back to our resources tab, we can check out any of the upcoming transports, the rescue store, pet health, and then we also have podcasts. So that is all I have for our lesson and looking at what resources are available to organizations. So now we're going to jump into our Q&A. So our first question is, can I shop for my fosters or my own organization and donate to myself? Yes. So that's a really great question, because we actually have a few organizations who already do that. So if you shop for your fosters, you buy pet food, treats, toys, anything like that, feel free to choose to support yourself and you will earn that cash right back. So that's a really, really great question. And then our next question is, how can I stay up to date with any new functionality or anything new across Doobert? So a couple different ways. We will sometimes update that scrolling bar if we have anything new to offer to you, or just check out our organization newsletter. That is probably your best place to stay up to date with anything new that we're putting out, because we typically share it there first. So feel free to sign up for the newsletter on your organization dashboard and start getting those updates. But other than that, that is all the questions that I have for today. So thank you guys so much for joining us for today's episode, and I hope to see you guys soon.